Hi there and welcome back to Japan, where today I will be giving you a review of Love Bites with Glory to the World. Big title. And it's been a big time since we checked out this band last as well. So this is one that I think is long overdue, but it's a recent song that only came out about a month ago, I think. So we're diving into hearing what they've been creating since. They were, as far as I'm aware, they were quite new when we first checked them out, and we were quite new as well with the channel. That channel's gone and been replaced. Anyway, the point is that this is a really interesting one to get back round to. There was a lot to unpack, so here's my thoughts. I remember my first review of Love Bites with Don't Bite the Dust and then Shadowmaker a couple of years ago from a tiny little Tokyo room I was renting on a nightly basis. The building was grotty, small and dark, and yet Love Bites brought a joyous swagger and sort of scale that put a smile on my face. Over 2 years later, we haven't really covered much of the band, so returning to the latest song, Glory to the World, felt very exciting actually. Sure enough, the almost minute-long introduction of synthesized orchestration under a video showing slow-motion, mysterious shots certainly made it clear that none of the confidence had dissipated from their sound. Then another 30 seconds of charging rock instrumental with a riff straight out of the most bombastic 80s action movie you've never saw, and all before the vocals even came in. The song itself is made up of a gorgeously written melody that passages stunningly through a troubled-sounding verse to a tense-sounding pre-chorus and then caps it off with a tone of rejoice in the chorus. A very catchy chorus, I might add. Meanwhile, this is underpinned by the backing never letting up on those chugging guitars and rumbling double kicks. Luckily here, the double kick heavy rhythm has just as many spaces per bar as hits, meaning it doesn't lose impact by getting too muddy. The almost genre-obligatory guitar solo was fantastically well delivered as well and benefited from a key change underneath, making it purposeful to the progression of the song's arrangement and not just done for the sake of it. As the backing shifts again, the two lead guitarists move into doing a sort of harmonic scales that step away from the solo territory into something much more akin to like a classical arrangement. I can imagine this being played on violins. Absolutely. Then finally, to round it all off, we get another blast of the rousing chorus, which is milked dry with a big whoa sing-along and the return of that anthemic riff from earlier. It's amazing to think that a song that was already going flat out at the beginning still finds ways to build up over 5 minutes in. Alongside all of the song elements, though, is the incredible importance of how the piece is recorded. The mix here is appropriate and spreads across the EQ and stereo playing fields nicely, with all of the sounds being so clear and well spread, as well as the compression not being overbearing. The resulting piece just sounds large. Furthermore, by avoiding the muddiness of trying to lay it on too thick, this 6 minute plus rocker doesn't get wearing. I'm often told that I'm perhaps biased against this kind of genre of music, and there are certain tropes of these kind of songs that I really wish would stop. Things like the up EQing of the double kick, or equating compression with volume, or solos where the backing does nothing to shift underneath, or inappropriate use of screamo and all this kind of stuff. But Glory to the World truly gets everything about as right as it could be, and with a stunning vocal performance and instrumental performance, absolutely justifies its lengthy runtime. Mostly though, it justifies that time by having an arrangement that seems to go somewhere. It feels purposeful, it feels like it knows where it's heading to. And this is all amazing considering that if the video is to be seen as in context, this is all to tell the tale of a hairdresser's slow motion stroll through a field. Now, if you like your music big, anthemic and rocking therefore, I would say you can't go wrong with this song. I'm genuinely impressed and I wish someone would make an insanely over-the-top 80s action movie for this to be set to right now. But that's not our metaphor for today. No. Today's metaphor is this. Glory to the World is another world entirely. It's Jupiter. Big, loud, moving incredibly fast, but remains both impressive, dramatic, and beautiful at the same time. Yeah, I can't deny, I really like that piece. I like that piece a lot, and I think it justified all of its swag as well. I think it's one of those things with this genre of music, it's a very popular genre of music coming out of Japan at the moment. A lot of bands are doing it, and I understand that certain things relating to subjective taste do creep in, but just for me, it hit all the right buttons. It just worked. It just, like I kept on saying, it justified a lot of the big dramatic things about itself. A lot of the loud sound was kind of, again, supported by the arrangement, feeling like it had purpose. It it worked for me. That's all I can really say. But now it's time for you to have your say. Get in the comments, tell me what you think. Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? That's okay. You can disagree with me. Just don't be too rude about it, alright? So looking forward to reading your comments and diving in there and seeing what everyone else thinks as well. But remember, if you've enjoyed this video, even if you did disagree, feel free to like and subscribe. Follow any of the social medias in the links in the description below. Especially our Discord is always active all the time with people who like to tell me that all my reviews are wrong. So looking forward to seeing you hopefully on the social medias. A big thank you to those who have followed and supported our Patreon. It does make a vast difference. It really does, because we're not monetized. That's why there's no adverts on any of these videos. And a big thank you, finally, and most importantly, to you for making it through to the end of this video. So until I hopefully see you very soon in Japan for the next one of these, for now, ciao ciao.